What's up, everybody? I'm Seth Fowler, and today I've got a very exciting package, and probably not one that you would expect. This is actually a pair of shoes from a brand that I don't think I've ever done an unboxing for before. It wasn't sent to me, I bought it myself, and this sneaker is a first for this brand because it's the first time in a long time that they've actually created a basketball sneaker. So because of that, I'm very excited to check this out. I have no idea what it's going to look like or feel like in person. I've obviously seen pictures online, and by now you probably have an idea of what it is. But why don't I stop wasting your time? Let's bust this guy open and let's check it out. I'm really excited to see this shoe. It just dropped like a day or two ago. I got 1 day shipping, and it sold out immediately, which is crazy, especially for this brand. Stuff from this brand doesn't usually sell out. Oh man. Here it is. Here it is. It's so weird seeing this logo on this channel. I think I've only ever checked out New Balance shoes like once or twice. This is crazy. I'm excited for this. I usually check out lifestyle sneakers or basketball sneakers or shoes that are popular in the sneaker community. I have been getting more into running, so I have been checking out New Balance more and more. But this is their first basketball shoe since I started my YouTube channel. So this is something that I'm really excited to check out, and I just have no idea what to expect. Got some nice paper. It says fearlessly independent since 1906. New Balance. Whoa. These are actually better than I expected. So this is Kawhi Leonard's first basketball shoe with New Balance. It's their first basketball shoe in a long time. Kawhi Leonard used to be with Jordan Brand, and now he's with New Balance. And I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a pretty big Sixers fan. And right now, Kawhi Leonard and the Raptors are giving us some trouble in this series. But you know what? We're going to come back. Don't worry about it. It's only 3-2. Hopefully that comment doesn't age poorly. It does kind of feel weird supporting, in this case, the enemy when it comes to Kawhi Leonard because he's on the Raptors. But I do think he's a really great basketball player, obviously. You can't really deny that. And the fact that he's creating a new line of sneakers with New Balance is really exciting and really interesting. So these are the New Balance Kawhi Leonard OMN1s in the two-way colorway. That's a pretty interesting name. I'm not sure exactly why they call them the OMN1. Let me know in the comment section down below if you know. This is a pretty nice looking pair of sneakers. I gotta be honest, I didn't know what to expect, but pulling them out of the box, they don't look bad, especially not for the price. So this two-way colorway is actually a special edition colorway. It comes in blue, black, and gold. And I believe it's completely sold out, which is kind of surprising because it's a New Balance, but also not so surprising because usually with basketball sneakers, the first colorway or the first version of a new kind of sneaker usually does sell out, especially if it's a signature shoe for an athlete that's really popular right now or is doing some crazy stuff in the NBA. So the upper of the shoe is covered in this thick blue nylon feeling fabric. It's pretty thick and it seems like it will be pretty durable. You also have these black accents which are actually printed on, and it looks like they actually add some durability. It's not like just a plain black printing. It's actually some sort of like, it almost feels waterproof, like it's a plasticky black printing that definitely adds some stability and some support and of course durability on the medial side of the toe. The most eye-catching detail, at least for me, are these gold, like almost claws, like Kawhi claws right there on the midfoot that hold the laces in place. They're actually made of what looks to be synthetic leather that comes in gold, and it's actually folded over on top of itself. I actually thought these were pieces of plastic when I saw these online. I didn't realize it was leather, which I actually think makes it feel slightly more premium, and I definitely like that about it. Another detail that you'll notice is that there's actually this strap running all the way around the shoe. It's this blue sort of stretchy elastic strap, and it says New Balance in between each of the ribs, like very subtly. Something else I really like is that the tongue is actually this very thin, pretty widely spaced mesh, so it's going to be super breathable and super soft, which I really like. You've got Kawhi's logo and the number 2 printed on the tongue. You've got the New Balance logo on the ankle area of the shoe, and you've also got this synthetic snakeskin. Very, very fake feeling, but it's not bad. It doesn't feel cheap, it just feels very obviously fake. The New Balance logo, of course, is in gold to accent the other gold parts of the shoe, and it's actually a very regal or like kingly colorway. It's not something that I really expected from a player whose team colors are red. I'm kind of surprised by this. This is more of a Sixers shoe. Maybe come to the Sixers, Kawhi. That would be a move. That would throw a lot of people off, and I'd be down with it. You've got what feels to be a pretty stiff heel counter, which is hopefully going to really lock you down in nicely. The ankle area feels really nicely padded as well, which I'm excited about. The midsole looks primarily white with these ridges in the side, and the foam doesn't feel incredibly soft. I think it's probably just, your standard EVA foam. It does say fuel cell on the heel, so maybe there's some fuel cell inside the shoe. I'm not totally familiar with that cushioning technology, so I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but when I try these shoes on, I'll let you guys know. And then of course, rounding off the bottom of the sneaker, you've got the semi-translucent, almost like icy blue or icy green colored outsole with the New Balance logo in black. That's a really nice touch, and it looks like the traction pattern is just straight herringbone, which is usually some of the best traction patterns you can find, so I'm pretty excited about how this is gonna stick to floors. But so far, I'm really liking these Kawhi New Balance OMN1s, I think they're called. These are actually a surprisingly premium feeling shoe, and they look good too, which I didn't expect. I saw pictures of the black pair online, or the black and white pair, and I wasn't in love with it. This pair, you know, it's not the most incredible looking shoe in the world, but it's a pretty good looking performance sneaker. I'm excited to rock this guy. Why don't we throw these on feet and see how they feel? Okay, so after trying these on, they feel pretty good on feet. They feel true to size. So if you're grabbing these, maybe go true to size. That's what seemed to fit for me. There did seem to be a tiny bit of room in the toe. They didn't feel especially wide. I think they probably tend more to the narrow side. So if you have narrow feet, maybe go true to size. If you have wider feet, maybe go up half a size. I couldn't tell you for sure. This is definitely a shoe that you're gonna wanna try on first before you buy it, unless you're buying it like just to be an early adopter, you know, to be the first one who has Kawhi's new shoes. The material on the upper definitely is stiff. It reminds me a lot of Kyrie's. It's something that I feel like you will need to break in. And the midsole foam is okay. It's not incredible. It's not especially soft. It's not something that really blew me away at all. It just feels like standard EVA foam. So if you're grabbing these, keep that in mind. It seems like it's going to be more of a budget sneaker, probably comparable to the Kyrie's. Again, I don't know how it's going to perform. I haven't played in it. Maybe I'll play in it if you guys want me to. Otherwise, let me know in the comment section down below whether you guys want to see a full-blown lifestyle review of this, because that's probably what I was thinking of doing. I'll leave the performance reviews to the guys who actually are good at basketball. But overall, I'm pretty impressed with the quality. I think it's a good-looking sneaker, and I'm honestly really excited to see what New Balance does next. To see what they do with like the Kawhi 2s or whatever follows up after this. But let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the Kawhi Leonard New Balances and whether it's a shoe that you're planning on picking up when it gets a wider release. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.